Let's call our speaker, Michelle Chin.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Michelle Chin, and today I'm going to share the 2 things that show hosting events has taught me. Now, for the past 12 weeks, I've been attending this weekly course on show hosting and Emcee. The fee is $800 and cannot be claimed from SkillsFuture. Now, while it's quite expensive, I think it's worth every cent because it gives me techniques to show host things from roadshows, to weddings, to award ceremonies, to any other event that you can think of. Now, as members of the Toastmasters Club, we might frequently get this kind of phone call. Ring, ring! Hello? Michelle Chin I'm calling from Woodley CC. This Saturday we got Christmas party. Would you be free to come and MC this for us? Can. Yeah, thank you. Come see. Bye-bye. Now, if members of Toastmasters Club, we might sometimes get these kind of phone calls. And if we get an invitation, I hope everyone can step up to the challenge. In the past 3 months, I've show hosted 2 events, and I'm very excited to share with all of you what I've learned. And the first thing that I learned is that show hosts have to very constantly think on their feet because changes happen all the time. Now, as my teacher, Mr. C.K. Lee, who taught me all 12 courses, he said in his low, booming voice, "Anything can happen! The show must go on!" After he says this, right, it stuck in my mind forever. Now, for each show, it can be about 4 to 5 hours long. And there are many segments inside the show. There are things like performances, got games, guest of honor coming, guest of honor wants to give a speech, giving out of prizes and awards. And because there are so many segments that come in the program, anything and everything can change. I recall 3 months ago, I was show hosting this community block party. It's like a festive celebration that sold about 120 tickets. And so the guest of honor had 7 events to grace that night. Well, I heard I almost fainted because it was actually a festive weekend. And what's more, one of the performers was 10 minutes late. His segment was supposed to be 15 minutes, but then he dragged it to 30 minutes because he lost track of time. And right smack in the middle of the performance, wow, that drama like this, the guest of honor came. And then she circled the arena 1 time. 2 times, mingling with the guests. 3 times, until she tak boleh tahan, means cannot take it anymore in Malay. She stood there at the stage looking at us. And then I got this urgent whisper in my ear. "Hiya, Michelle, you gotta pause this performance. Quickly let the guest of honor come on stage." Well, after I heard this organizer's whisper, I quickly went over to the stage and I quietly explained to the performer what was happening, and he obliged. And I went over to the other side of the stage. I grabbed the microphone, I invited the guest of honor on stage, and she did this light up on stage she was supposed to do, and I guided her to pose for a few photographers because they were all waiting downstage. And then we managed to pull it all off. So in an event, anything and everything can happen, and we all get to think very quickly on our feet. And the second thing that I learned as a show host is that photographs, show reels, and videos are very important. Because again, my teacher, Mr. C.K. Lee, loves to drive home this point. He would say, "No show reel, no events." Oh, very dramatic. I think what he means is that events company would choose MCs based on their photos, their show reels. So these are actually very important assets. And in my very last lesson of the MC class, there was this photo-taking session and there was this recording of show reels. And everyone took it very seriously. So Mr. C.K. Lim, man of many tricks, was once again the photographer. And he was shouting instructions to us behind the camera. He would say things like, "Arms akimbo! Smile at the camera! Hiya, fold your arms! Point at your dimple! Rip your jacket, Law!" Oh my goodness, it was so hilarious. And the best thing was that he handed all of us a microphone and said, "Pose to it! Speak to it! Arch your back!" Wow, my goodness, buttoned up, but he kept a serious face throughout. And then when I looked at the final product, I was quite pleased with the results. And there was moving on to the second part, which was us recording our show reels. It was very nerve-wracking because the entire place was very silent. And there was a rolling camera. It was actually quite small, but to me it looked as big as the moon. And behind us, there was this green screen that we can fit in any kind of backdrop that we want post-production. And oh my, everyone treated it so seriously. I had this classmate called Amy, and usually for the 12 sessions, she's gorgeous and fresh mouse. She wouldn't speak much, but for that show reel, she became another person. Good morning, my name is Amy. Welcome to Nata's Travel Fair Singapore Expo. I'm Amy, your show host for the morning. When I heard it, her voice was like bouncing off the wall, crystal clear, booming, and it traveled through a few rooms. Everyone was like, okay, so everyone took it really seriously. And so with all these memories, in future, I hope to show host even more events. My next one will be on December 14th, which is this Saturday, at Changi CC, where I'll be show hosting their Christmas party and their open house. I will do my best for it, enjoy myself, let the crowd go wild, and I hope to MC even more events for the future. Thank you.